there are reports that CONCACAF and Conmebol, the governing body of South American football, are looking to bring Copa America back to the States. They did it back in 2016. I went to a lot of those games. It was a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys went to a few as well. I went to the finals, so I got to see Messi lose. I went to 3 straight finals. I went to 2 Copa America finals and the World Cup final. And I feel like, I'm just saying, listen, it's a flex, but I also feel like I have to be one of a handful of people as a fan that went to all 3 of those finals. And I feel like I cursed Messi in some capacity, but anyway, go ahead, Heath.
I was going to say, so would this be for the 108-year anniversary? Because I know the
the centenario was for a reason.
The centenario plus 8 or something like that. Is that what the
centenario does that translate into cash? Is that why they did it?
Why are they coming to the U.S. for this one again?
So here, if the U.S. was going to participate in the 2024 World Cup or Copa America, would you prefer it was in South America for us to kind of get that type of tough experience? Or do we prefer to have it in the U.S. because we're hosting the World Cup in 2026? Charlie, what do you say?
I would want it in South America.
Yeah. Okay. I played in the 2007 Copa America. So did you, Heath. Wait, you were on the roster too, Charlie. We were all there.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I mean, that was unique because we had helicopters flying over our head.
That just clicked for me. We're all 3 were on. I was like, oh shit, we were all in the Copa America together.
Yeah, you know what happened, guys? We didn't bring what Conmebol thought as our best team, and they were kind of like, we're not bringing the U.S. back if they're going to send this. I mean, it was after the Gold Cup, but
I had to do the press conference after we lost to Argentina, and that was the #1 question, and Bob didn't want to answer it, so I had to take it, and I was like, we have good players and we're always here to win. And I got emotional, and cameraman's like, dude, you got to tap the brakes.
We had a fantastic first half though. I'll tell you that.
We were very good. We were up 1-0 in Argentina. I won't tell anybody the final score. You can go look it up for yourself, you cheeky bastards. But anyway, 2024 Copa America looks like I'm down for it. US and Mexico look like they're slated to play in it. I'm sure Canada might get an invite as well. That makes sense to me if they're going to bring it, especially stateside, to get them involved because they're going to be part of the hosting gig of 2026. I'm excited. If it comes to the States, I'd be excited, though. I almost prefer it was in South America as well. I heard Charlie's vote on that. What'd you say, Heath?
Yeah, I prefer it in South America. I think just more and more challenges. I mean, the U.S. did pretty well in 2016. Yeah, geez.
Lost to Argentina, right? Messi scored an absolute banger.
What started off with a what? Was it a win against Chile or was it a draw against Chile? I think
Colombia, no?
The very first game of 2016, U.S.?
I can't remember.
At Levi Stadium. I was there. I don't know. But I had been on kind of a...
I thought it was Colombia.
Was it Colombia? Yeah, probably. That makes sense. But yeah, either way, I think playing at home is going to bring a very different type of crowd where we naturally, as the U.S. national team, have a chance to do more than we would if we were in a much more extreme or foreign or far away environment. So I'd like to see him in that environment again. So yeah.
No, we lost to Colombia 2-0 at Levi's. We beat Costa Rica 4-0 in Soldier Field, and then we beat Paraguay in Philadelphia 1-0.
Okay. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, you are making stuff up.
To be honest, dude, I had a kid on the way and all that. We
beat Ecuador 2-1 in the quarterfinals in Seattle, and then we lost Argentina 4-0 in the semifinals in Houston. I was at that game too.
I was at that one. Yeah, that one was fun.
So do you think this is the type of games that we need, Chuck, right? We need to get these types of meaningful games because we don't have any qualifying to ramp up to the World Cup we're hosting. I feel like that's
absolutely
the sacrifice you make of hosting a tournament is you don't have any meaningful games to get into it.
It's a no-brainer because of the level of quality that you're going to be facing every game, every match. And you want to be uncomfortable. You want to be in those environments. I remember when we were in Venezuela, I was thinking, this is incredible. When we played Argentina in that first game and all the fans, and that Argentina team, by the way, might be one of the best.
How did they lose? They lost in the final to not a great Brazil team, 3-0.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
they were stacked.
Oh, that was like one of the most stacked teams of all time. But it just gives you a different feeling and perspective that I think would be beneficial for the World Cup when you're playing on home soil.
Yeah, man, I hope it goes to South America as well. I think it'd just be kind of fun to travel down there and see that tournament.
But they'll excuse it, Jimmy, by like they don't have Confederations Cup anymore, games of consequence.
No, they got to bring it back.
World Cup. Yeah.
So you think it'll be in the U.S. and Heath?
I think it's got all of the makings from a financial to a World Cup prep kind of test run, dry run, that type of thing. That was originally the Confeds Cup.
Right. No, I think it'd be a great tournament. And as what Charlie said and what Valentina said, and appreciate your support, Valentina, in the comments, that this is just a better caliber of opposition than just doing a bunch of friendlies for 2 or 3 years. So I hope that this happens, and I look forward to seeing how our boys perform in a tournament that South American teams take very, very seriously. So I'm excited about that.